Family, friends, and YouTube. I am Joe, and this is Youngblood Family Farm. And today we're going to look at the inside of the big red barn. So I've gotten lots of questions over all the years about this barn, and pole barns are all a little bit different, and yet they're mostly built the same way with posts and headers and purlings and all those pole barning terms. And so my goal here is to just kind of show you what I did, why I did it, and then and to not show all my junk piles at the same time. And so let's dive into it. My goal here would be to be able to show you some of the barn and not have to clean up my junk piles. So what you are looking at here is the barn, and I'm standing outside facing in. My barn is a little bit unique in the fact that I have, in 48 feet, every 16 foot, I have an interior post here and an interior post here. What you will see is that is two 12-inch LVLs that have been fastened together. And then on top of the post, there is three 12-inch LVLs that go the full length of the whole barn. These two also go the full length of the whole barn here as well. And so this distance from here to here can be 16 feet, and then I have my 24 by 16 foot loft. These are all trussed at 4-foot centers. These are joists at 2-foot centers, and then all the way underneath the lean-tos are 2-foot centers. I get that question a lot, how do you build it and why do you build it in such a way? I live in the location where I am about 25 minutes away from Lake Michigan, and we get heavy, wet, lake effect snow. Because of that, we have to build differently here. It doesn't get overly cold. I think last night was 25. We had 4 inches of snow the other day. It's all gone, and that's what our weather does around here. But it is not uncommon for us to see 2 or 3 feet in a night and it'd be wet and heavy. And so these barns have to be built to handle it, or they come down. I've seen lots of them come down, lots of them really squat out. And so if you ask why the big beams, that's why the big beams. This has to support those posts. Each one of those posts go a solid 4 feet deep, and then they have a foot of concrete underneath them, and then they're actually tied back into with rebar going back into the post. And so that's the structure of the barn. I could show you more. You could pause it and you can really kind of pick things apart, ask me questions. I did not build this because I don't have a Pettibone, and I'm just a guy that makes maple syrup and teaches shop classes, right? And so, but could you have built the barn like this? You sure could have. Probably not with those. You probably would have had to run regular headers, and you probably would have had to do a lot of 8-foot spanned posts. And so that's the interior of the barn. I hope that was helpful, and have a good day. Bye now.